everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Paris and I'm the author of the Mageye trilogy. Book 1's release date is August 26, 2022, and S'mores and I absolutely cannot wait to share with you guys. Today's video is going to be a bit of a writing challenge, but also a little bit of me holding myself accountable with you guys. So for those of you guys who don't know, Mageye is coming out on August 26th, and it is book 1 in a trilogy. The second book in the trilogy is already fully drafted. It's actually technically on draft 2, although it's a very rough draft 2, to be honest with you guys. And then book 3, I'm hoping to have fully drafted by the time I publish the Mageye, and it is on course to do that. I am right about 70k, which brings us to today's challenge. The Mageye is, the exact word count for Mageye 3 is 67,005 words. I would like to have 70k words by the end of this video. So that means I need to write about 3,000 words today, which, I mean, it's a lot, but also I'm in a phase right now where there's a lot of going on and there's a lot of action, etc. So words are kind of coming quickly. I'm not necessarily trying to get them to, talk to me. Right now they're kind of in the middle of a bunch of different things. So stuff is happening and I have things to write. So let's go do that. Alright, now, before I begin writing for the day, something else I need to do that's publishing related is I'm going to be contacting my cover reveal team today. I'm actually calling them my hype team because they're going to help me build hype for the Mageye. Now, my cover reveal does not have an exact date yet. However, I finished tweaking my synopsis yesterday, so everything I have is ready to go on the cover. So I should have more news related to that soon about when it will be ready, and then also when I can reveal it. So I want to, build up my cover reveal team before S'moresies. S'mores just threw my camera. Sorry, guys. Say hi, S'mores. She says hi. Alright, so I'm going to contact my cover reveal team, and then I'll be back to do some writing with you guys. My hype team has officially been contacted. I've gotten 3 yeses so far. I sent it to about, I think, 6 or 7 people. I might send it to more later because I kept remembering other people that I'd forgotten to send it to, so they're probably going to be scattered out throughout the day. So we'll see how that goes. But now it's time to work on some writing. So like I said, my goal for today is going to be 3k words. Hopefully I can achieve that goal. Honestly, filming this here is going to hold me accountable to that because I'm going to want to show you guys that I was able to complete it. So let's get started. $866 words down so far. I am leading up to a scene I wrote probably a year ago, I think, is when I put this scene down. I had the idea for it, and it is basically a character is upset and she opens up to and talks to another character. So I needed to build up to that scene today, so that's what I just did. I think I'm going to be able to tie it in from now. So what I'm going to need to do for this next bit is re-edit this segment that I wrote because it's old. It's a year old, so obviously some facts have changed, etc. So I'm going to have to go back through and edit that. And the way I'm going to do that to keep track of the word count, because I keep track of every word I write, is pull out my handy dandy calculator and basically just add words at a time. Honestly, I personally find it motivating to see how many words I've written, so even if I just write 2 or 3 words, I will put it down on this calculator, and we will see how many words I write while editing that scene. However, before I do that, I'm going to go take a quick walk, because when I am doing a lot of writing at once, I find that taking a break, take a walk in between, helps me to come back and be more invigorated. So I'm going to go take a walk now, and then come and re-edit that scene, and I will keep you guys updated on how that goes. So I actually just got off the phone with a friend after about an hour conversation, and now it's time to work on rewriting this scene in the Mageye 3. The way I'm going to tackle it is I'm going to begin by just rereading through the whole thing and kind of keeping track of what needs to be changed. Like I said, this scene is about a year old, and obviously I didn't write up to it, I just popped it out of order. So my characters have changed, their personalities have grown in ways that I wasn't expecting when I originally wrote this scene. One of the characters in particular is a bit more reserved now rather than angry, which is what I expected them to be at this stage. Not to mention that some of the internal dialogue my main character Rose is dealing with might be a little bit different now than it was before. So I'm going to reread the scene, and I plan on keeping most of the actual dialogue the same. It's really just the internal thoughts and maybe a little bit about their location, and this third character who isn't a main in this particular scene, his reaction is going to be discussed a bit as well. So I'm going to go through, make those edits, see how many words I can add, and then after this, I'm going to keep writing and hopefully still reach 70k today. Alright, I made less changes than I expected. The scene actually ended up fitting the plot a lot more than I expected it to, which is a nice surprise. I added 64 words to it, but I also deleted some, so my word count stayed pretty stagnant during that session. But that's okay. I can now end the chapter, which will be at chapter 43, I believe, and then I will keep writing, keep adding. I have, I think, exactly 2,000 words to go to reach 70K, so let's get writing. Alright, it's about 6:30 now. I started writing again at about 5. I went out for a few hours, went grocery shopping, hung out with a friend, etc. So I wasn't able to write for a couple hours after that last clip. However, I have been writing, like I said, for the past hour and a half or so, and I have been able to get about another 1,200 words done. I have about 800 words left total until I reach 70,000 words in Mageye 3. So I'm very excited. I should be able to reach that goal today. However, I have unexpectedly made it to another scene I've written before. This scene I wrote a couple weeks ago. However, one of my characters I expected to be angry during the scene is not feeling angry at all, so I do need to make some edits for that, and then we'll go through, maybe add a few words. I think it's really just going to be a couple tweaks, and once I'm done with those edits, I'm going to keep writing and hopefully reach another 800 words today to get the total goal of 70,000 words in Mageye 3. 1 hour and 380 words later, I was able to get through all of those chapters that I've written before, and I was able to edit them to update them so my characters fit, and now I can continue writing. I have about 500 words left, so I'm very excited. I do think I will definitely be able to reach 70,000 words today in Mageye 3. One exciting news, the Mageye 3 has officially passed 70,000 words. The exact count is 70,163, so I am very pumped about this. My overall goal when I started writing this novel was for it to be at least 80,000 words, and at this point I definitely think I'm actually not going to just meet that goal but pass it, because I just don't see how I could wrap up not just this novel but this entire trilogy in 10,000 more words. So I'm actually very excited about this news, and I'm very excited about what I've written today. I've written some parts I was very excited about, and I actually stopped to film this in the middle of a scene, so I do plan on writing a bit more tonight as well. For now, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have any questions about the Mageye, feel free to comment down below, and have a great rest of your afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time it is. Have a great day.